everyone, I am Aishwarya and I welcome you all to my channel. In this video, you will see how to create a mobile application splash screen and onboarding pages using FlutterFlow. So let's get started. First of all you need to do is create an account in FlutterFlow. You can directly search FlutterFlow in Google and enter into the website to create an account. I'll also attach the link to FlutterFlow website in the description of this video. Once you land in this page, which is the FlutterFlow website page, you can directly go into sign in and you can use your Gmail account to get logged into the particular FlutterFlow account, and you can start building your applications. So once you log in, your FlutterFlow account will be looking like this. So if you haven't created any projects, you'll get a create new button in here, and if you are having already existing projects in your particular website, you can click on create new button here and start creating new projects. In this video, I'm directly jumping into the designing process, and if you wish to see a detailed video about the introduction of FlutterFlow by explaining all the elements and options available in it, then please let me know in the comment sections. So yeah, on to the main content of this video, creating splash screen and onboarding pages using FlutterFlow. In this project, for the construction, for the designing, I have selected a Figma file as reference, which is also available for free, and I will be posting the link in the description, link of this particular Figma file in the description. And it consists of 4 main pages, one splash screen, and 3 other onboarding pages. So we'll be creating all these 4 pages front and alone in the FlutterFlow in this particular video. So for that, first let's go to the dashboard and click on create new. And since this is a design for real estate application, I'll give the name as real estate app. You can give the name as per your wish and click on create blank to create the designing canvas. And if you wish to change any of these things, you can change, or since this is only a front-end designing process, we don't need any users data to pull in, so I'm just turning off the Firebase, and this is also not needed as of now. So let's skip this part and start building. So this will be the first page that we'll be creating. So as you can see, you have to decode the design initially and then start building on the FlutterFlow. It will give you a correct flow about how to design. So first let's decode the design, and before that we can make sure that the size of the design given here and the size of screen that we have selected are equal, or we have to make it equal. So it's 390 by 844. Let's jump into our screen and see what's it. Yeah, this is also 390 by 844. If it don't match, then you can click on the size here and change the dimensions, width and height accordingly. I prefer using the Figma file not inbuilt, the existing dimensions of Figma file what we are referring to, so that we don't have to make much changes in the dimensions of each and every individual elements, and the spacing and everything will be falling in place if you are following the particular dimensions and everything. So that's why, and let's start building it. So for this particular project, we don't need the app bar, so I am deleting it. And column is also not required, so I am deleting the column as well. And we can add one container, because as you can see in this design element, it is having a background image and a container containing stating this real estate making dreams come true. So only 2 elements are being placed. So all we have to do is create a container which will hold the background image, and for that just go to widget palette available here and pull in the container. Just give a dimension of infinity in width and height in infinity, so that it will get extended to the whole screen. And next, we need to go to the Figma file and take out the image alone. I think this is a group, so better we can click on the image here. We can come and see copy and paste it in here. So it's pasted. Let's copy the image once again, and it's pasted, and let's take it out. And now let's export the image. Now go back to the project, and here click on the container and come to the background image, change the network to asset and upload image. Here we have to upload the downloaded image. Here is it, and open. And there it comes, it perfectly fits in. And next, let's go to the widget tree. And next thing is we need to add the column first, and then inside that we have to create all these things. So let's go to the FlutterFlow. I'll just close this tab. Yeah, and inside the container we can add a column, or container will make a no. We can first add a column, and inside that column we can add a container. Yeah, and the dimensions of the container will be this thing. Just copy and paste it in here. 211.14 by 145. So paste it in the dimension of the container in here. With this 211 by, I'll be pasting whatever I have copied from the Figma file, and 145. So this is the width, and it is also having a spacing of 60. So it's spaced 60.8 from the x-axis. So let's go and add 60.8 in here. 8.8 in for the top padding, and it's center aligned. Make sure that it's center aligned as well. So it's the column is the elements of column are center aligned. And inside the container we can remove the fill color and add a column first, and inside that column we have to add a row. Or we can do another way. We don't have to add this column. We can add a row initially, and later we can stack it up. So it's a row, and inside the row there will be a text element which is a big R. Let's see the dimension of R. This is the first element we are doing. It's 96.4 bold in Poppins. So if we want to change the typography, we just have to go and click on the theme setting. From there, select the typography and change the primary font family to Poppins. Start entering and it will pop in. The secondary font family also will be Poppin. It's done. We can go back to designing, and the dimensions were 96.4 bold. So here it will be font size 96.4 and bold, right? And the color was black, I guess. Yeah, the color is black. If you want to choose the exact same color, just copy it from here and go to this thing, change the primary text color to whatever we have selected, paste it in, and it will get changed. And next, to the row, I'll add a column, because here you can see two text rows are being stacked together. For that, we have to create a column, and we can club it. So let's go and add a column to this container, and then inside the column will be a text, and the text will say EAL. So it's a real EAL, and the second one is estate. So just Command C, Command V, Control V you can use in Windows, and something happened. Or you can go and Control D. Sorry, it's not allowed. Control D to paste it, and yeah, one is needed. And let's go and select the size 32.13 semi-bold for both. I guess it's the same. Yeah. So dimension, font size 32.13, and weight is semi-bold. The same applies to this one. This is estate, right? Yeah. And it's also of 32.13 and have a weight of semi-bold, right? And we can click on the row and we can middle align it, and this thing also we can middle align, so it will fall in the correct place. And we can also give a left, or we can align it to the starting of the column, so that it will look exactly like what it's in here, right? So the first thing is done. And if you want to make it on the right axis, we just have to reduce this. No, it's actually, I think, yeah, 32.13 poppins is fine. 32.13 poppins semi-bold. That's same. And next thing, we need to add this text content in here. So for that, first initially we can make a wrap of this particular container, and click on wrap widget, wrap with a stack, so that we can place the next content here itself. So inside the stack, we have to add, no, actually this container I did in wrong. Control Z. We have to stack this particular container. Select this container, wrap widget onto stack, right? And then inside the stack we have to add a text field and align it to the bottom, and is it, we can bring it down by giving a padding of maybe 180. Yeah, 180 works fine. And we have to copy this thing and paste it in here in the text. Select this thing, paste it in the text field, and just make sure it's of right dimension, 14.33, and it's regular poppins. Yeah, its normal font size is 14.33, right? Yeah, so I guess we are done with the initial thing, and next we have to go and create another page. So initially I should have changed the name of this home page to splash screen. And to create next screen, we can go to the page selector tab and click on the plus button to add new page. Click on new page and create blank. So next is onboarding page. Create blank, create page. Here also we don't need this particular thing, so I'll be deleting it. And next thing, we have to add the contents as it is in this particular page. So this is also having a column of multiple elements, and this should fall like when we press on this particular next button, it should move to this, and from here it should move to this. So that's how the onboarding pages work normally. So if we have to bring in that effect in this FlutterFlow design, we have to select page view from. So go to the widget tree and search for page view and click and drop it in here, and we'll get the basic element for creating that particular onboarding effect. Now come back to this widget tree and click on the page view. This is the first page. We can rename it to onboarding 1, which is the first screen basically that comes after the splash screen. Click on the image and delete it as we don't need it, and click on the onboarding page. The first thing we need to add is a column, so let's add a column to it, and then a text element stating skip of dimension 16. So first let's go to the column and add a text, and let's right align it and give a padding of about 40 from sides. Yeah, that should fine. And we can change the text to skip, and it's of 14 size, right? Next we need to add this element, image element. So for that we can control C, control V, or command C, command V, and take it out and export vector, so that we will get the exact image as it is. And come to this thing, go to column, add an image or container, whatever fits in will be fine. And now change the path of this container to image type to asset, and select a file, upload the image what we have just downloaded, go to this vector, open. Right, so if we keep this dimension empty, it will automatically set to the actual image file size of this particular file, and this is about 150 from the y-axis. So let's go and give a padding of 150 from the top to this particular image. Done. Next, we need to add this particular text. So this is simple. We can just copy this and go into this column again. This column, select the column and add a text container, text element. Paste the wordings, text what we have copied, and just make sure that it's of this dimension 32 regular. Font size 32, and rest are fine. Yeah, sorry. Next we need to create a button. So for creating the button, we have to again go to the, select this column. Before that, let's recheck on the size of the image dimension from the actual sync file. It's 310 by 318. Let's create that 310, copy it, and 318. So that's why it's taking too much of space, I believe. Let me expand this, and it will be 310 and 318. Yeah, now it's fine. And to this column we can add a button, and the color will be, color of the button is black. So we can go and change the text to next, and text color is white really, and text button fill color, primary text color, no, it's black. And look at dimension of the button, it's 174 by 51. So width will be 174 and height will be 51. Yeah, and there is a there is a 240 of angle. So here, come to the border radius and change it to 240, right? Next, text size. The size of the next is 24 medium. So click on, let's zoom in a bit, click on the text, font size. It was, sorry, I forgot, 24, yeah, 24, and it's having a weightage of semi-bold. No, it was medium only. Yeah, medium. Yeah, done. And it is having a spacing of 40 from the text above. Click on it and give a padding of 40 from the top. And yes, now this. So for this we have to click on the page view, onboarding page 1, page view, and the alignment of this thing, it should be, indicator should be on the center bottom, and the size of this thing should be, it's maybe 1, I believe, height. See, let's look into the height and dimension of this region. So height is 5 and width is 30. So come back to the FlutterFlow again, and indicators active color will be black, primary text, and inactive color will be black again with an opacity of 50. So inactive color will be primary, no, it's black and 50. Yeah, 50. And the dot height will be 5, dot width will be 30. Right, what was that? Yeah, width 30. Expansion factor we can give, delete, we can give 2, and spacing, border radius, standard only, let's give 50. Expansion factor we can give It's fine, I believe. That was fine. 8 was fine. Dot width we can give something. No. 6 and yeah, this is fine. Spacing can reduce a little bit to 4. Yeah, this should be fine, I believe. Yes. Or we can even give some more spacing as per. Yeah, we can change this as per our wish. Done. Let's stick on to this. And next page of onboarding screen, which is this page. And here also the basic construction elements are just similar to the initial onboarding page. All we have to do is copy this particular image and export it. So select the image and export. It's been exported. All we have to do is go to onboarding. Let's first rename this page to onboarding 2 and delete the image just like what we did for the first one, and go to this column, copy that column, come to the onboarding 2 page and paste it in. That's all. Now we have to change this image to the next one. So here again, come to the background image and select the newly exported image. It's getting uploaded. Done. Next we need to change the text here. That also just copy and okay, this is actually center aligned, right? We have to make it central aligned, and here also we will change that to central aligned. Yeah, coming back, just paste the text in here. Done. And what next? I think we can reduce the spacing a little bit in here. Yeah, of this thing to maybe 140, that it won't look bad. Or in here 130. Yeah, this should be fine, I believe. And here also we can change it to 130. Yeah, right. This looks fine for me. Next, the next page. So here also we can Control C, Control V, or Command C, Command V, paste it somewhere else and export. Export vector. It's being exported. And same thing we have to follow for the third onboarding page. First, let's change its name to onboarding 3 and delete the image. Click on the column, copy, click on onboarding page 3 and paste it in. And next, change the image background, the image to a newly uploaded vector. And that's done. We can again go to this page. Oh, this actually was in this. You didn't see that happen here. Let's control Z, or let's let's copy this thing and paste it in here. Done. So I think all the screens, oh no, it didn't get, the wording didn't change. Come and see. I think it didn't get copied. Oh, okay. copy this thing and paste it in here. Yeah, looks fine now. So yes, we have made the entire screen for screen. Sorry, my bad. I'm doing something. Yeah. So all these things have, and we can delete the ones which we have recreated, and all these 4 screens are built in the FlutterFlow, and you can save it and then go to preview and preview the application in the preview mode in here. So there you can see the front-end design of all the 4 pages, flat screen and 3 onboarding pages, and you can actually see how the page view looks like. So we normally when we are designing, we had to design it in different individual pages and then connect it with navigation tool or other things. But in here we don't have to do that. So these 2 are the pages that we have created. This is our splash screen, and this is our onboarding page. So here we can just swipe, and if we add an action to the next thing, by clicking on it, it will move to the next page, or we can just swipe to the next page. And if we would have created another page, which is the next page, the home page or the sign in login page, connected to this, then this would have been leading to that particular page. So for this particular design, I am stopping the uh, front-end designing process for this thing here. And if we wanted to do the backend for this thing, we just have to click on the skip button and add an action from here. So yeah, that's all for this particular video. I hope it was useful, and please let me know your comments and feedbacks in the comment section, and stay tuned for more such informational videos. Till then, bye from me. Thank you for watching.